Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Vancouver's Interview Talk Show. I'm your host, Susan McCord, and today, this beautiful woman beside me, his name is Sandra Laratta. She is a singer, songwriter, slash actress, slash everything. And she's living in Vancouver, Canada right now. She is originally from Calgary, correct?
Yes,
okay. And the song that you just heard at the beginning of this show here was her music. And you wrote the lyrics for that too, right?
I did.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
And I wanted to know, how long have you actually been in the music industry? I know you started with the hairbrush in front of the mirror.
Oh yeah.
As all young girls
like we
do.
all do. Yes. Yeah.
How long have you been in the industry for?
I would say I've been doing it, constantly for over 10 years now.
You write your own lyrics?
I do. Well, I write my own lyrics. I write my own music. I co-write on a lot of my songs.
And your own music.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And how many songs have you done?
I think altogether I've probably written and co-written close to 70 songs, maybe throughout the 10 years.
Okay, so now have you met someone like David Foster or Bruce Allen in Vancouver? Because they're really big advocates. I mean, Michael Bublé, I used to dance to him at a place in Vancouver.
Really?
Yes.
I know.
Nobody knows this. Well, I'm sure a lot of people do know this, but a lot of my friends don't know that he was at this establishment that I went to all the time in Vancouver. And he was the house band.
I know. I mean, Michael Bublé is like Vancouver. He's as Vancouver as you can get.
Yeah. So your genre is country pop, but it used to be rock, right?
Okay. Yeah. So the story is, I came to Vancouver and I was angsty, and so it was like hard rock, and that
you were angry?
Oh, I was angry.
Who pissed you off?
I don't know exactly. I mean, people piss me off more now. But back then, maybe it was a foreshadow, you know how life imitates art, art imitates life. So
you were an angry young girl.
I was just, angry. Like, and I even listen back to those tracks, honestly, and I'm like, where...
Were the lyrics angry?
Oh, kind of. I mean, they were a little bit more symbolic. I think in rock music, you can be a little bit more obscure. And then when I switched over to country, you have to tell a story. They want to hear like a beginning, middle, and end. So I really had to, that really challenged me as a songwriter, country music.
So what made you go country?
The label. I was signed to a label down in LA. I always loved Shania Twain. Faith Hill is like one of my...
Yeah, I liked Faith Hill.
Oh, she's just her voice. I've always loved, and I thought, okay, let's do it. So I just went with it, and I loved every experience that I've had. I mean, Vancouver has the BC Country Music Association, and they were so good to me.
Didn't you get some award or nominated for an award for that?
I got nominated twice with the BC Country Music Association. So first it was the Horizon Award, and then it was the SoCan Songwriter of the Year Award, which was more than anything, that was such an honor.
I was going to say, Songwriter of the Year? That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, there's always elements of music that you like more than others, and for me, it's performance and songwriting.
Now, how is the music scene in Canada? How do you feel that? Is there something that should be changed in your eyes? Do you feel that it's okay, or?
I think it's good. I mean, I think we have some amazing artists.
I will agree with you on the artists.
Right? The actual scene itself, I feel it's a little too conservative.
Because we have amazing talent here.
Yeah, I agree.
And don't you think she looks like a cross between Shania Twain and Nelly Furtado? Actually, more Nelly Furtado.
That's a good cross.
Yeah.
I'll take that hybrid. If Nelly Furtado and Shania Twain had a child, I would be the child.
Okay, so on a personal note,
yes?
because we've been talking about the serious side of things, I'm sure a lot of men watching this right now would like to know your relationship status. So are you single?
I am single, yes.
Are you enjoying being single? Would you like to meet somebody special?
I mean, I love being single. I'm a firm believer of just loving what is. So right now, I'm single, and I love it.
Good answer.
However, however, I am very open. I'm open.
Okay, what celebrity would you, if you could be with any hot guy, who would it be? Even if it's just for a couple nights.
You were going to say one night.
I was.
Okay, okay. If it was for a couple nights, because you got to get to know him first.
Yeah.
I would say a hot, big crush right now is Ryan Gosling, which actually he has for a while.
Isn't he Canadian?
Yes, he is Canadian, actually. Right. I think when two people get together and they have something in common, especially a passion that they both, you know, that they're both driven by, I think that's huge. I think that's a great thing.
As long as it's not competitive.
Exactly. But then what happens when it gets competitive, or what happens if one of them like shoots ahead and the other one is back? I mean, you have to have a really good grounding, a really good sense of who you are, very confident, as in all relationships. But especially I think in relationships with artists, because we do have a bit of an ego. That's, you know, that just kind of goes hand in hand.
I like her laugh. Great laugh.
Thanks.
No, that's a good answer, because, you know, you have to be a little bit, I mean, I think we all have ego. I mean, that's who we are. The word I is ego. So the minute you say I about anything, that's ego speaking. So there isn't a day that's gone by in anybody's life that they haven't said I.
Yeah.
Okay, so
of course.
Right off the bat, we all have that. It's how you put it out there, and I think it's how, when you're in a relationship, how you let each other be each other. Just before we go, I want to know, what's your big goal? If you could have anything in this industry, what would you have? What would be your thing?
Besides Ryan Gosling?
Yeah.
I would, no, I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
Not really. I think I'd want to be just, I'd want people to recognize my music so much that they recognize just my first name, just by saying Sandra, and they think of me and my music.
Yeah, like
More
Ellen,
so my
like
music.
Cher,
Exactly,
that kind of thing, right?
Exactly.
So, in closing, what is the one thing that you want people to know about you? And I also need some contact information if Ryan wants to get a hold of you.
Oh, that's great. The one I would be the best girl to go out with and have a beer with, because I will make you pee your pants laughing. I am funny.
That's a great trait.
Very funny. Very
Shows
goofy.
that she's down to earth.
Yeah, oh, am I ever? You have no idea. Facebook is probably the best way right now.
Okay, what's your Facebook?
It's basically, you know, go into Facebook, search Sandra space Laratta, L-A-R-A-T-T-A.
L-A-R-A-T-T. I'll have it on the website at the bottom as well.
Yeah, and that's the best way to get a hold of me right now.
So thank you for being here. You're absolutely fabulous.
Stay tuned. Lots more to come.